Hi friends, welcome to Code Practicing. In this video, we will see how the synchronized model of MySQL Workbench is not generating proper scripts for alter stored procedures and functions, but generating a proper scripts for new table stored procedures, functions, and alter tables while synchronizing two database. And we will see how we can make it work. Okay. So for this, we will do step-by-step process. Okay, so first we'll check why synchronous model not working for alter store procedure and functions. So first we have local instance and AWS RDS instance. This is our server instance. In a local instance, we have a local DB, which contains some tables, store procedures, and functions. And in our AWS RDS instance, we don't have any schema till now. So first we will export our local DB and import that local DB into our server instance. Okay. So first export our local DB. For that, we will go to administration, click on data export, click on local DB, select all table, term structure and data. Okay, done, triggers, events, store procedures, self includes create schema, check this, select, okay, create a local DB, okay, save this and click on start export. This will create exporter local DB. So click on this file, open. I will change our local DB name to productionDB. DB. Okay, this is done. As this database exported from a local host contains a definer root localhost. So we will replace this root with admin, okay, as our live server has admin as a admin user. So we will create we have replaced definer as admin. Save this file and we'll use this file to import into our live server. So for importing, click on image, go to AWS RDS instance, click on administration, click on data, restore and import and restore. Click import and save content file. Yes, this is the file. Click on local DB, select this, open, select dump structure and data. As we had exported entire local DB. So click now start import. This will import entire local DB to our RDS instance. This will take some time, so just wait a minute. Is that input function input process finished successfully? We'll check it's imported or not. Yes, refresh this. This is the production DB we just imported. All tables, stored procedure, and functions. So just now we had imported local DB into the live server. So all data and structure are the same. There are no changes. Now we will sync local DB and productionDB and check what Synchronize Model generates scripts for the say scripts for a schema with no changes. Okay. Uh, okay. So we'll sync local DB with the production DB. For that we will create model of our local DB. So click on File and select new model. This will open the model tab. Under model, database. Click on Reverse Engineer. Select local instance as our local DB is in local instance. Like this. Connect to DBMS and fetch information and so on. And then click on Continue. Select schema to reverse engineer. Select the local DB. Continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object. All retrieval completed successfully. Continue. Import MySQL table object. Import MySQL routine object. And this input object on drive and diagram. Okay. Execute this. Reverse engineer progress. Okay, successfully completed. So continue. Reverse engineer result. 4 tables created and 7 routine for schema local DB. Means all are completed now. Close. This is a ER diagram generated from the local DB. And this is the model. Okay. So now we'll sync. Now we will use synchronize model of this local DB to sync with the production DB. Synchronize to database using synchronize model of MySQL Workbench. Okay. So let's do that. Click on model database. Under database, click on synchronize model. We'll select RDS instance as a production DB is an RDS instance. Continue. Do not select anything. Okay. Connect to DBMS and fetch information. Connect to DBMS, retrieve schema list from database. So common server configuration issue. There is no issue. Okay, execution successfully. So continue. Yes, we have a model, local DB model and RDBMS schema. This is local DB going on. Local DB will we want to compare local DB with production DB. So we'll override this. Okay, so the local DB with production DB. Okay, override transfer is done. Okay, click on continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object. Yes, it's retrieval complete successfully. Click on continue. Oh, look. Store store procedure and functions showing green arrow. Here the synchronize model shows update all store procedures and functions. But just now we had imported production DB and we haven't made any changes. Logically, it should not generate. It should not generate. Hello. Logically, it should not generate any script for two identical schemas, but it shows green arrow for all the stored procedures and functions. This is because of the production DB because this is because our production DB contains definer and definers admin at the rate percent, and our local DB contains root. So by synchronizing these two are matching, and this the model different the synchronized model with database produce the script for it. So this is the wrong script. So we will close the synchronized process and start it again by selecting checking for routine definer. Okay, so we'll close this. Again, we will go to another database. Select synchronize model. Okay, RDS instance. Continue. Yes, we will check this skip checking of routine definer. And for checking this is the only difference from the last process. Okay, check this. All other processes are same. And see what script is what script will generate by a synchronized model database after checking this. localDB again. We will select productionDB, override this, and continue. Try one reverse engineer schema object. Try object from the selected schema. Result is completed. Check. There is no green arrow. This time synchronized model with database does not give any difference in schema. As of now, both are identical schema. Now we will update our local DB and then do the synchronous process again and check whether the synchronous model generate a proper scripts or not. So now close this as we don't need. Okay. We will update our local DB for this practice session. Okay. We will add tables to a local DB. Let's create this. We create user activity table. Not ID. Okay. Created one table. We add column to product table. Okay. Updated our product table. Add this one. Okay. Now we will create a store procedure under a local DB. Create store procedure. Get orders. Okay. Apply. This will create a store procedure under local DB. This option. Now we'll delete our store procedure. We'll delete this store procedure from local DB. Drop this. Yes. And we'll update one of our store procedure is we'll update this get user string. Okay, we had updated one store procedure added one stored procedure and deleted one stored procedure. And now in function, we'll create one function fn get new id. Okay, this is the function we created. We'll delete this function, delete value from this function. Okay, and I will update this function. So under function, we have created one function, deleted one function, and updated one function. Okay. And under store procedure, we had created one store procedure, updated one store procedure, and deleted one store procedure. And under tables, we have created one table, user activity, and updated our product table. Okay. So now we will compare our local DB with our production DB and using Synchronize Model database and check uh, that is it giving a proper script for all the changes which we have made now. Okay, so we'll create a model of our local DB. For that we'll go to File, New Model, click on Database, then select Reverse Engineer. We'll select local instance as we want local DB model. Click on continue. Move to DBMS and fetch information. All successful. Click on continue. Select local DB over here. Select schema to reverse engineer. Local DB. Click on continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object. Okay. Click on continue. Select inputs MySQL table object, routine object. Okay, execute, continue. Yes, all 5 tables, 7 routines. Schema is completed. Close this. Okay, this created we have created local DB model. So now we will compare a local, we will sync our local DB and production DB using synchronized model. So we will go to database, click on synchronize model, set parameter for connecting to a DBMS, select RDS instance. Okay, continue. We'll skip checking of routine definer. This is because we have different definers, localhost and root and admin in our production DB. So we'll check this. Continue. Connect to DBMS and fetch information. Connect to DBMS successful. Retrieve schema list from database. Check common server configuration issue. Execution completed successfully. So we'll continue to the next step. Yes, select local DB and RDB schema. This one, this will be, this should be a production DB. So we'll override this. Override target schema to synchronize with production DB. So we'll override it and continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object. The retrieve object from the selected schema. Okay. It's synchronizing with the production DB, so it's take times. Travel completed successfully, so continue. Yeah. Look, this Model and database difference. It's generated a script. Clicking on the arrow, you can see what the script will generate. Yes, we added a modified datetime and database product table, and we have created one user activity table which is not existing in productionDB. A new function get new ID and one get order store procedure in local DB, which is not in production DB. So we'll create using this script. Okay, and we had deleted two store procedure, one store procedure, and one function from production DB on local DB. So those we will drop those store procedure and function from production DB as well. Okay, so it's generate synchronized model with database produced a script, proper script for new table, update table, functions, new stored procedures, delete stored procedure, and delete function. But here it doesn't produce any script for get user and function. This we had updated to when we update one function and one store procedure, but it's not showing any script changes for this store procedure and functions. So this is the issue which I am talking about. Because of this, we can't use this script of synchronize model to synchronize to database has the modification of store procedure and functions are not included in this script, so we can't use this script to sync or production DB. So now let's check what we can do to make it work. For that, we will first execute a synchronized model of two database on our local machine, then update our live server. So now close this. Okay, we will sync we will use synchronize model with the database on local DB and production DB on localhost. Okay, so we will export this production DB so that we can import that in our local instance. So for that, administration, go to data export, click on production DB, with term structure only, go production DB, so click on data export. This will take time. Yes, and the export is successful. Let's check the production file. Yes, let's open this file. We will update our definer. This it contains a definer admin. We replace this. Replace the annotation here. Now We'll import this productionDB into our local instance. After go to administration, select data import, restore, select productionDB, select term structure only, and click on import. Yes, refresh. Yes. The productionDB is imported into our local machine. Yes, show procedure functions are there. Okay. Now we will synchronize local DB and production DB, in locally, and see what is the difference we get. What the script generate using synchronized model with database. Okay, for that we will again create a model of our local DB. Select reverse engineer, select local instance, continue. We'll select create a model of our local DB. So select local DB, continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object, continue. Select input script MySQL table object, routine object, and execute. Reverse engineering progress, all completed successfully. So click continue. 5 tables and 7 routines. Continue, close. Okay. Now click on database, synchronize model. Previously we are selecting AWS RDS instance as our production DB was in AWS RDS instance on our live server. But now will select local instance as our production DB is in local instance now. We will compare with that local instance production DB. So select local instance, click on continue. Okay. Click continue, will not select anything. Okay, as both definer are same. Continue. Local DB and local DB. We will compare with the production DB. So we'll select production DB, override target. Okay, we can continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object. Continue. Yes. Now it shows all the changes from the local DB and production DB. It shows green arrow for that user and function exists as well, which we have updated in our local DB. Okay, and new product, new column in product table, a new table user activity, and which we get orders. We have created a function, new function, and delete function and delete show processor. All changes are there now. Okay, so we can use this script for our production DB. So save this file, new DB. Okay, use that file to execute in live server to update our production DB. So if this execute this script after executing this, if we don't get any error, okay, so click on execute. It's synchronized complete successfully. So close this and check whether all our updates are successful or not. Okay. This product we is new created. So, get order here is one function. Yes, this means now local DB and production DB synced properly. Okay, so we can use this file to update our production DB on our live server. This is this recently we have created this production DB file. So let's check what is a definer here. Replace this definer localhost with a admin. As we are importing this in our on our live server. So where we have an user as admin. So we'll replace this file. Okay. We will use this file now. Okay. So click on Workbench, this instance, click on import, click import from self content file, select the new file, new production DB, open, select structure only as generated an extra structure part in that script, import. This will take some time as we are updating our production DB on live server. Yes, the input is successful now. Let's refresh our production DB and check the tables are created or not, new store procedure and yes, and we have created function store procedure has been deleted only. Yes, now we will check again. We will do a synchronized model with the database with the local DB and production DB to check whether it's successfully synced or not. Okay, so this is our model. Go to database, select this instance, right? Information. Continue. Local DB and production DB. Continue. Retrieve and reverse engineer schema object. And continue. Yes. Look, it doesn't give any arrow, green arrow. Means both now local DB and production DB are synced using synchronized model with database. So in this video, we seen how synchronized model with database of MySQL Workbench is not generating proper scripts for alter stored procedure and functions, but generating proper scripts for new table, stored procedure and functions and alter table while synchronizing to database. And now we had seen how we can make it work. Thank you for watching.